Hi, good to see you. So, going to do a quick video here. I'm just going to show you something that you may be aware of already, to how to create a really engaging revision activity. So if we have a look over this site over here, this is called Jeopardy Labs. And if you're familiar with the game show Jeopardy, this is an online version of it. So it will potentially ask for a membership, right? But there is a free version within it as well, okay? And what it will do is there's a whole lot of pre-built Jeopardy games. So you can actually just type search for a Jeopardy game. So if I go in here I am, right? We can do a search for monetary policy, all right? Do a search and maybe, there we go. There are monetary policy Jeopardy games, right, which is quite helpful. And you might want to save them. It will give you a preview, okay, with regards to them. And you can check to see whether they are good, and then you can just use them. And it's really helpful. You can play them, and you'll set up how many teams you want. You can edit the quiz itself, right? And you can also print them out. Now, what I did, because I thought this was quite cool, is you can also build your own. So I went to Claude over here. All right, here's Claude. And I went and I asked Claude. Okay, my camera has just swapped. I don't know why. All right, I said here, as an expert IGCSE economics teacher, all right, can you produce a series of Jeopardy-style questions to add into a Jeopardy game creator inline and produce it in a table format? I did it in table format because that makes it a little bit easier to then assemble. All right, so here's what it came up with. So it came up with exactly as it would be in the Jeopardy game. So category, the point levels, the different point levels for degree of difficulty, and then the answer in the form of a question for each of those questions, categories. And that's really good. And it actually did more than I have asked it to do, which means I've got additional questions that I could add. And then all you need to do is just copy in the categories, put them as the headers into the game, then copy the questions in, copy the answers. It's a little bit laborious, right? But it fits it all within that same format. So for example, this is what I did here. So if I click edit, hopefully it will allow me to edit it. Yeah, here. So this is the one I created with the using Claude. All right, so here is the, all right, so for level 100, all right, there's the answer to the question. All right, so the question comes up, and then they have to pick the question, which is the answer. And then again, you put them into teams, and they have a go at the different levels, right? And there is a bit of strategy involved. They actually really get into it. You can also change, you can edit the levels should you wish. You can, in theory, add more columns. Up at the top, it says you can add more rows, and you can add more columns. And this is it. So the game is saved. I can change the number of teams. So I've got quite a big class. So I'm probably going to need about 4 or 5 teams. And then you just hit start. And again, you can print them, right? You can also embed them. I haven't tried that. So you can perhaps put them inside a website. But very useful tool, quite quick, a little bit laborious with the copying and pasting. But then if you do that, you're able to control the question. So you're able to see, does this question exactly match what I'm wanting it to do? You can also ask Claude, in this particular case, to update, right, the questions or change the questions in the context that you are wanting it to. So I just thought that would be quite a good one to have as a tool that you can use to help create really quite engaging lessons for your learners for revision. All right, thank you very much. Remember to like and subscribe. Hey, Cornetta, have a fantastic day.